I'm actually really disturbed with the fact that I picked the wrong foundation shade, like in my last 2 foundation videos. Like, it's getting kind of like high-key embarrassing. I just want to swallow my head. I really don't like that I'm doing that, and I'm sorry. It'll never happen again. Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So let me just, I don't know where to start, okay? I really don't know where to start with this video because I'm actually low-key, high-key annoyed right now because I picked the wrong foundation shade. You guys will see later on in the video. I'm a little down in the dumps right now. Things didn't turn out how I expected. I went on ahead and I gave you guys what I could. Today we're gonna be talking about the Kat Von D Good Apple Balm Foundation. Is that what it's called? Let me correct myself because I literally just said Kat Von D, and I know that this brand is trying really hard to rebrand themselves, but anytime I see KVD, it's Kat Von D. So the rebrand, the remarketing thing that y'all try to do, I'm sorry, it didn't work for me. So this foundation is buildable, it's full coverage, it's hydrating and lightweight. And it's supposed to be a very long-wearing formula infused with apple extract to help nourish skin. I thought it was gonna smell like apples, but no, it doesn't. It has no scent whatsoever, which is good for most people. This is non-comedogenic, non-cakey, flashback free. You guys will see that in a little while. Covers blemishes, discoloration for an instant confidence boost. Let's talk about the packaging real quick. This is the reason why I picked this up. If we wanna be real, KVD, Kat Von D, they have not been shaking any tables lately. No tables have been shaken. Last time I checked for Kat Von D was when I got Lolita liquid lipstick, and I was literally playing psychological games with my brain to convince myself that that lipstick looked good on me, and it didn't. It just wasn't giving me what the other girls were giving. It was ugly on me, okay? But that was the last time that me and Kat Von D really interacted. But when I saw the campaign for this and, you know, the packaging, it captured me, so I wanted to try it. The foundation is $38 and it has 0.35 ounces in it. So I guess that's pretty standard because that's about as much product as a MAC MSF would have. I will say that the shade range in Kat Von D's products seem to be really good for the most part from what I can see, and I've never delved into their foundation products or complexion or anything like that. From what I can see, the shade range looks pretty decent, and there's 40 shades, so I mean, hopefully everyone is able to find a shade if you want it. I picked up the shade 66. I wasn't able to swatch it in Ulta. You guys know with COVID, the panorama, the panoramic, the pancake, there's no swatching in stores right now. I put the shade up to my face like this, and that's how I came up with my shade. Turns out I was wrong. Now I'm just gonna let you guys know in this next clip here that you guys are about to see, your girl was looking, okay, so my skin is looking pretty clear, okay? You see the skin, it's doing its good old skinny thing. This looks really shiny inside. Looks very shiny. It's got a little luster to it. Okay, so she's on there. She's on there good. Let's see how this goes on with just the brush. Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't go a shade lighter because I would have been looking crazy. Oh, this is full coverage. So the shade might be a little bit off. Might be a little bit light. Oh my God, I look like a ghost. Y'all, I'm looking casket sharp. What in the hell? I ain't never picked out no foundation this light in my life. I really thought it was my color. Turns out it's not. Let me just go ahead and finish what I'm doing because I've already started the review and there's no turning back. We're gonna go full throttle with this one. The way that it applied was full coverage, which I wasn't expecting. Like, this thing went on completely full coverage, but I do feel like, you know, the more I rub my brush against my skin, the more I can see my texture. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but like right here, a lot of my skin texture was enhanced. It could be that my skin is just really bad right now. It's not, you know, thriving, but I do see a lot of texture in this area. Besides the fact that I look like Casper, I see full coverage. If you're my shade, boo, run from 66 because it's not for you, boo. It's not for us. It's too light. For the other side, I'm gonna use the sponge and I'm gonna dip into it like that. I don't know if I'm gonna like this so much. I feel like the majority of the product is probably gonna be in the sponge and not on my face, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's see what this does. This is probably gonna give me a lighter coverage because I'm using the sponge. Blends out easy either way though, which is nice. Ooh, this color is, ooh. I can tell I really love y'all because the fact that I'm continuing this, I'm trying to be consistent, a consistent queen. My skin doesn't look as textured on this side because I'm pressing the product in instead of like swiping it on. So I'm just gonna try to push that in on this side and see if that fixes what I was seeing over there. Yeah, I do think I like this application just a little bit better. Let me go ahead and blend down that neck. That's the dead giveaway right there. Like when your foundation shade is off and you don't blend it down your neck, that's when you start telling everybody your business, and nobody needs to know. They don't need to know that your shade is off, okay? Keep that between you and your makeup. Honestly, I mean, the finish is not bad at all. I was expecting it to be a little bit more, I don't know, you know what you think of when you think balm? You think kind of like greasy and tacky. It's not giving me that. It's giving me matte finish. So this is probably gonna be good for the summertime. I look sick. I look like I've been like coughing. Let's see how we can fix this. I'm down bad right now. I'm gonna use my Cocoa Naughty bronzer. See that? We're getting a little color in the skin. We're getting a little color. I'm gonna add the bronzer near my hairline now because that's the problematic area right there. So if I can add some bronzer to kind of cover up that harsh color, I might be back in the game. Things are shaping up and shipping out, okay? So far, all of my products are building up really nicely on top of the foundation. I don't feel like anything is disturbing it, and it's not making the foundation look any more textured than it did when I first applied it on this side. For a minute I was terrified, like things were going downhill really, really fast, and I was afraid that I was gonna be another statistic. It can't be me. It can't be me. It can't be me. Here's the face. Here's what's happening. For this to be labeled as a balm foundation, like my skin actually does not look balmy at all. It looks really, really matte. I don't really know what about this foundation is a balm. I don't really know. I think that was like a marketing ploy, if you ask me. I don't know. I do think that I kind of low-key finessed this and made my way through and pushed through, pushed past, pushed on, and I'm looking decent. Now, taking a flash picture with this foundation on might be a little bit, it might be a reach, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, see, you see that? It's definitely giving one tone, two tone. We don't want that. But as far as the finish, I mean, my skin does look, she looks finished. So I'm gonna do a wear test for you guys. I'm gonna come back in a few hours to let you guys know how this ends up wearing. Because I mean, I guess that's what we really care about anyway. Like, who cares if I got my shade wrong? You want to know how it wears so you can get your shade right and then decide if you want to get it right. So let me go take my pale face self on and do some things during the day, and I'll see y'all in a little while. What do you think about the foundation? Honest thoughts right away. Spit it out.
A little gray.
Gray?
Your warm welcome has been such
What do you think about the finish?
So, as a thank you and a tribute to the Elite Gold members
I don't like it.
frequent
You don't like it?
flyers, my husband and I
Is it just because the color?
would like to return the favor.
Or you just,
The
you
best way
hate
we
it?
know how. So, this is
like it.
dedicated to the synergists.
What don't you like?
It looks gray.
Like, what do you think about my skin?
This looks better before.
There's that. Now we're gonna see what my mom says, because she's even worse. All right, now we're gonna ask Regina, AKA the motherboard. What do you think?
It's a little ashy. Matter of fact, very ashy.
Very ashy.
Very ashy.
Yes. What else?
Well, it does look like it's hydrating.
It looks hydrating to you?
It doesn't look dry.
Okay. As far as like my skin, how does my skin look? Do you feel like it looks
Textured.
textured?
Yes.
Where?
Your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And your nose. A little bit on your cheeks.
All right, there you have it, peeps. I just got two separate opinions from my mom and my sister. Both of them said that the foundation definitely looks gray. As far as the finish of the foundation, my mom said that she feels like there's a lot more texture on my skin than normal. And I do think that, you know, that could be true. And my sister's feedback was that my skin has looked better. So overall, it's not really getting good reviews from my family members. And you know, your family don't lie. When your foundation is looking crazy, like they'll tell you in a heartbeat. At least my family will. So there's that, guys. So I've had the foundation on for 5 hours and it's a little shiny. My T-zone is typically where I get oily, and honestly the oils are not that bad, but the smile line right here is really getting to me, and it's making me like, I'm okay when the oils start breaking through here and there in foundations because that's normal, but when my foundation starts breaking up around my mouth and I start getting smile lines, that's when I'm kind of like, no. Since I'm not really confident in recommending the foundation to you guys right now, I would say check some other reviews to see how it wears on other people's skin, because I'm just not really sure about this. After watching this video, even if you do find that you like the finish of the foundation on my skin, ask yourself if you really need a new foundation. Right now, we're wearing masks all day. You can't really even see foundation, so it's not a necessity to buy new foundation, but if you're in the market for one, that would be the only way that I would encourage you guys to go out and, you know, really spend your money on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, you know, don't hang around and not be subscribed to my channel because that's a bunch of foolery, okay? And we don't do that. Head over to my Instagram, it's Breeze Louise, and I'll see you guys in the next one.